Welcome, beautiful being, to this episode of Full Moon in Taurus. I want to ask you, how very much are you being right now slowed down by your fears? How much are you resisting the change that you are hoping for, that you are dreaming and desiring to go through right now? These times are so transformative and are requiring from us to step up, because all the fears that are showing up right now are those that are holding us back from becoming the versions of ourselves that we want to become. So the first question that I would like to share with you is, what fear you'd need to face right now in order to get closer to your desires? And I'm asking these questions because I had to ask myself. Last 2 weeks have been, for me, very transformative in a way where I had to question myself and dig really deep. How much longer do I want to be feeling stuck in this fear, in this kind of situation in my life, when I started to acknowledge that it's exactly the same fear that is holding me back from my dreams and desires. And in order to get to what I want, I just simply need to face them. I simply need to do those things that feel really uncomfortable, and no one can do it for me, and so no one can do it for you either. I feel and I can see how this full moon is really bringing the courage to take the step forward. And when I say take the step forward, how it's showing up, it's to truly step into the position in our lives where we understand, where we fully acknowledge the power that we have as creators of our lives. So the question, what fear would you have to face right now in order to be closer, to get closer to your dreams and desires? Whatever the answer is, maybe it is fear of public speaking. Maybe it is fear to record a video, maybe record a meditation, or call a group of people and friends and lead a guided meditation or some kind of healing circle. Whatever it is for you, I can bet that during this full moon, if you feel the urge to do something that you are scared to do, now is the time to do it. This full moon is highlighting, and I would use the word highlighting, those blocks and self-doubts that are holding us back. And recently I heard a really nice thing that got stuck in my mind, and it was, in order to get where we want in our lives, we have to become the versions of ourselves that can open the door into the new reality. And we can use a different language where we understand that on a frequency level, we have to vibrate on a higher vibration, or we have to become the match, vibrational match to the reality that we want to live in. Whatever language we use, we have to understand and acknowledge that it is not simply about meditating, about wishing, about daydreaming. It is also about taking action. And so I am inviting you to take a piece of paper and a pen. I know I really like to write things down, because for me it makes it more tangible, and it becomes, it's almost like an act of being accountable, holding myself accountable. So if you have a pen and paper, write it down, or open notes in your phone and write down the things that you feel called to do, but there is a certain part of you that is trying to talk you out of it. It might be the voice, I am not good enough, I am not ready, I need to learn more, I need to read more, people will not understand, or whatever it is for you. I want you to take a step back, take a really deep inhale, exhale, maybe place one of your hands on your heart, and just tune in to how would your life feel and look like if you would do the thing that you are called to do. This might be leading a meditation, healing circle, recording a video, posting something, sending an email, sending an application, whatever it is, just take a deep breath in, exhale, and imagine in your mind's eyes, how would it be? How does it look like? And mainly, how does it feel in your heart if you would do it? Stick with this feeling. Just feel it, observe it, receive it. This is a good one. Receive the energy. And now, if you've got it, I want to invite you to ask yourself a question. How will my life look like if I keep myself stuck in the fear? If I don't do it, if I suppress it, if I push it away, if I make another excuse not doing it, what would it feel like? And just tune into, and probably you can feel some kind of heaviness, tension, tightness. Can you feel it? Do you have it? Now let's go back. Let's go back to envisioning doing the thing you are called to do. This could be anything for you. And ask yourself this question. Ask yourself, am I strong enough to overcome this fear? Is this vision part of my soul growth? And the answers are probably yes. So what I'd like to talk to you about is, if you have a vision, if you have a desire, if you have a dream, it is so very important to understand that it takes the whole process to get there. And we have to understand that part of this process is growth. And we all know we can't grow in our comfort zone, can we? So how about we start to look at it? Our higher self, God, source, whoever you believe in, gave you the idea, showed you the desire that now you feel you are called to do, and go for it. But part of this journey is to acknowledge the fear, it's to acknowledge the self-doubt, it's to acknowledge the wounds from our childhood or past lives and heal them. And when we heal them, we are getting closer and closer to our dreams and desires. But also, this is a beautiful way of understanding. It is not only about the end goal. It is not only about becoming something or someone or getting something in our lives. This is about the entire journey of growing, of healing and realizing where we had to appreciate or heal or release something in order to get there. So how about this whole journey, this whole process is so divinely orchestrated for you that you have a desire, dream, idea, where you want to go, what you want to do, who you want to become. So you go through this process of healing. So you go through this process of understanding yourself more, getting to know yourself more than ever before. And with this full moon, I feel like it's been highlighted for us what we need to do in order to get closer to our desires and dreams and goals. So whatever you wrote down, I am inviting you to truly feel into how the lack of action is becoming a choice or a pattern in your life. I, from my own experience, can say every time when I gave into the fear and I stayed on the same spot in my life, I didn't like it. It was becoming very painful. It was becoming painful on emotional, mental level and physical level as well. But we think that facing our fear and getting through our fear is more uncomfortable than actually staying where we are right now. And the little exercise we did, tuning into how would it feel if we get over our fear or if we stay stuck, is showing us that actually getting through that initial discomfort of getting out of our comfort zone and facing our fears is so very beneficial, because once we get over it, we are on the other side and we are living our dreams and desires, and we are feeling more powerful and empowered, and we are taking progress, healing ourselves, getting to know ourselves, and becoming who we came here to be. So I am inviting you during this full moon in Taurus, and yes, I'm a Taurus, so I feel it even more intensely, and this week has been a proper roller coaster. I want to invite you to feel the fear and do it anyway, and this is one of my favorite books. You can look it up. It's a tiny little book. It's called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. I talk about it a lot because it helped me to understand that when we keep ourselves stuck in the fear, we are not moving, we are not changing, and then our reality becomes painful to us. But when we go through that initial discomfort, we build up our confidence, our trust in ourselves, and we are getting to know ourselves to the point where we just know that we can handle things in our lives. And this is, for me, the true essence of spirituality. It is not about looking outward, asking for help, but it is about getting to know who we are. It is about digging deeper and deeper to realize that we are always exactly where we are supposed to be in our lives. So this is another thing I would like to share with you. With this full moon, if you feel like, oh, I wish I would be somewhere else, I wish I would be doing something different, I wish I would have a different job or a relationship or anything you are going through right now, this is just showing up in your life as a struggle or a problem in order to get you going, to get you moving, and start to understand that if you are the creator of your life, you can change it, you can shift it, you can move away from the struggles by taking action. So use this time, use everything that is showing up in your life as a catalyst for you to create something different. Use it as a motivation to move you closer to your dreams and desires. And as I always say, allow these struggles or intense situations, whatever it is, allow them to help you heal, to help you see yourself, to help you to get to the aha moments where you are starting to realize the capacity that you have to create. And with this full moon, I would also like to share with you that we are all being called to step up. It's always from a different angle and a different perspective, but we are always being called to step up, to bring our gifts, to bring our light in our unique way, in your unique way. And this is another thing that I would like to bring. It truly doesn't matter what it is that you are here to bring. Whatever gift it is, frequency, energy, wisdom, knowledge, skills, information, but please bring it forward. Because as we are waiting for the new world, new era, the golden age to take place, it is not about waiting that other people will create it for us. We are at the point where we have to understand that we are the creators of our lives. And so it's down to us to bring our gifts forward, to bring the knowledge, the wisdom, the information, skills. It truly doesn't matter. We are building this new age, this golden age, by being who we came here to be authentically. It doesn't matter how we do it, what means, what is important is that we do it, that we become it, that we share it, we express it, that we become the authentic expression of our soul, of our essence. Because the whole world is waiting for your light. The whole world is waiting for your unique ways of sharing, bringing this idea of the golden age is not something that we have to wait for, it's something that we create. And I hope and fully trust that you are stepping into the role of someone who is bringing this vibration and wisdom forward in this world and in this lifetime. I hope this video will help you to shift from perception of things are maybe going sideways or they are difficult to handle and they are overwhelming into a perception where I am the creator of my life and this is happening in order to help me move forward to create the life that I desire. I'd love to read about your thoughts and where you are at in your life right now and what is your soul calling you to do? What is this inner urge that you are resisting and what fear you have to face in order to get closer to the version of you that you desire to be. Sending you lots of love and courage to stay on this path, to bring your light and to bring your essence to this world. And hopefully I'll see you at the next video or maybe in one of my courses that you can check out below in the description. Lots of love and have a great time being you.